Om Shanti. Our today's topic is three sources of wisdom. In our everyday life, we earn lot many informations. These informations slowly, they educate us. But unless and until we are not using these informations, this information is not coming into my wisdom. So basically, it is my wisdom which makes me to come up like one new personality. Wisdom is wisdom is required for each day of life. We get number of choices. We get number of decisions to make every day. It is our wisdom which is the guiding star to help us to decide with. A wise man is actually better than 100 educated men. So being a wise man, I need to invoke my wisdom. Now, when we understand wisdom, the sources of wisdom, we think like whatever I know, if I use it, I'm a wise person. Wisdom comes from three sources. Number one, wisdom comes from experiences. When I experience something in my day-to-day life, my past memories, my first-hand experiences, when I get myself engaged with life, I get number of experiences. And these experiences are actually making me strong. This strong mentality helped me to become wise. These life experiences, they are source of wisdom. So when I think that what I should decide at this moment, I actually go back in my past and I try to find out my memory bank, what I did similar to this situation earlier in my life. In the same way, at present also, wisdom, first and foremost source of wisdom is my experiences. They may be my experiences, or maybe the second type of wisdom, the second source of wisdom, which is coming from learnings. Learnings are other source of wisdom where it is not only my experience. We have a slide for it. It is not only my experience. It may be like it is experience from others also. It may be like experience. Life is coming in different way. So when we talk about learnings, actually I can learn from everything. Everything in my surroundings could be a teacher for me. And if I am learning from environment, if I can learn real life lessons from environment, from my surroundings, then I generate my wisdom. Look, experience are something which I need to recall, the first source of wisdom. But learnings, I can learn right now. The current source of wisdom is my learnings. all my academic studies, actually, I can learn everything in my surroundings. A person may not be well educated, but that same person could be very wise. How? Because that person can understand, can learn all academic lessons in life lessons, in the laboratory of your life. So this, the wisdom coming from learning is like number of science experiments we do in our kitchen. We understand lot many things about geography, soil science in our garden. We understand many moral values in relationships. So many things at present in my life. I am learning from everything. Even a fan is moving, I can learn something out of it. So, learning is second source of wisdom. Rather, third source of wisdom is your intuitions. Now, here comes spirituality. Thanks for the slide. The third source of wisdom is my intuitions. My intuitions are those things which we are, uh, which I feel from inside. I haven't learned it from anywhere. I am not receiving it um, from my experience. Intuitions are very strong sense of feeling, an inner driving force which tells you to do something, for this, or to become active at this moment. So these are called intuitions. Where these intuitions are coming and how these intuitions are coming. I am sitting here and I get a strong intuition I should go away from this place. And when I do that, I find as soon as I leave this place, there was a small accident at this place. So we think we appreciate ourselves. We appreciate ourselves thinking that I'm pretty wise. Nice. I am wise enough to make sure that I should make a right move at right time. That's really true. But from where these intuitions are coming and how these intuitions are created inside, actually, spirituality suggests that this personality is combination of the life energy and this body. Life energy is that energy which has a capacity to think, to decide, and to recall, to keep memories, keep record of it. Now, this life energy, this can think. Thoughts are somewhat like energy, and intuitions are very much to do with energies. Say, for example, some good energy or some bad energy, for me, it is coming in environment. So, my learnings or my experiences, the wisdom from learning and experiences are very comprehensive, but they are not enough to catch energies. So, even if some things are not visible with our eyes, a few things which are not very, or not audible, but then also we can sense it. And that is intuitions. We can sense it. So, intuition somehow, you know, It is like when I think, I vibrate with some energies, and some good or bad energy for me. It is coming in environment, something going to happen, and that type of energy is getting generated in environment. My intuitions can catch this. My intuitions can catch it beforehand. But this intuition is listening from yourself. Listening from yourself. Wisdom coming from intuition is when your inner consciousness, your deep-seated inner consciousness says something. You're able to listen to it. You're able to act on it. Then your intuitions become wisdom. Some people think this is a type of magic, but it is not. It is not a magic. It is not a type of art. It is exactly a spiritual method. How it works. This personality is combination of the life energy, soul, and this physical body. So number of time I identify myself with this body, with the limitations of this body, with the appearance or recognition of this body, with the positions of this body, the status of this body. The number of time I feel that I'm a boy, girl, my name is so and so, I'm Indian American, I am Hindi, I am Gujarati, this or that. And those number of times your intuitions getting stilled inside. It is not working, it is not coming up. Why? Because I am engaged with outer consciousness. Intuitions work when I go deep into my inner consciousness. This inner consciousness help me to find those energies which are directing towards me. This inner consciousness not just identify, but helps me to decide with my reaction or my action before these energies reaches me. And this is wisdom. You clear off your problems before problems hit you. This is how your intuition become wisdom. Keep my intuition sharp. I need to practice different from this body. I need to suggest to myself number of time. I am not this body. I am a soul in the forehead of this body. So this is going to help my intuitions to become more strong. Intuitions sometimes feel unexplainable. Many people got this experience. They say, I know this, but how do I know this? That I don't know. I knew something wrong is going to happen. That is why I try to calling you beforehand. But actually, how you come to know, we don't, it is unexplainable. Intuitions are absolutely spiritual phenomena where body and bodily organs cannot see or hear or touch or taste or understand change in environment, change in your ambience. But the life energy is able to understand change in energy system outside you. This change of energies appreciated by soul, the spirit. And so my intuitions gives us wisdom. My intuitions help me to decide correctly. So these are my intuitions. At the end of the day, if I want myself to present, or I want to believe myself that um, I am a wise person. I am a wise person. So you have to check 3 sources of wisdom every day. End of the day, ask yourself question number 1. What was my main experience today? At the end of the day, when your day is all crossed, your experiences going to make you feel strong. Because this first-hand experience where you were involved, you were engaged in the process, this is going to remain in you as fresh as anything. It is going to give you a sense of understanding towards other problems. So experience makes me strong. Ask this question. What are good or bad, strong experiences today, which I can carry forward? So if you ask this question, you actually filter your day. Consciously, knowingly, you filter your day. Knowingly, you put a few things, a few experiences in unimportant box. And knowingly, some of the experiences you put in important wala box. So, what are my main experiences today? Ask yourself your first-hand experiences. Question number 2, at the end of the day, I need to ask, what did I learn today? What is the learning? See, we are at this age where nobody is my teacher. Nobody could teach me. Nobody is actually saying anything to me. Nobody ready to take a responsibility for me. So basically, I should ask this question. If nobody taught me anything, then also, what did I learn today? Whether I learn anything or not. And third and very important, did I hear from myself? Because most of the time, my inner self try to speak something to me. This voice of inner self will save you in many different methods, but we simply neglect it. Once we neglect our inner voice, I simply lose my intuitional wisdom. So these are 3 sources of wisdom each day, which we actually encash. But because of my carelessness, I lose these wisdoms every day. And then later, after some time, thanks for the slide. I wish to become a wise man, but I didn't generate wisdom out of 3 sources every day. So try to recollect your experiences. Try to understand what did you learn? What did you learn new thing today? And third and very important. Did you hear from yourself? Because the only person who can make you progressive, the only person who can make you change is yourself. Your voice is your guiding light. So did you hear from yourself? This is the third question. So let's meditate with your eyes half opened. Feel yourself comfortable into the chair. Visualize sitting here. You are a tiny star in the middle of forehead. I, the star, I travel inside my head. I walk in. As I walk in, I reach the room of inner consciousness. An energy room. As I get into this room, I find this room very small and dark. I am a tiny star, so I illuminate this room sufficiently with my rays. My inner consciousness is completely silent. It's peaceful. Visualize this room absolutely peaceful. This is inside you. Absorb the silence. Absorb the sense of silent energy inside the room of inner consciousness. And gently allow yourself to come out of this energy room. Feel yourself at the middle of forehead. I am a beautiful star. I am a soul. Now feel this. Number of times I consciously try to connect with my inner self. Number of time, the same number of time. Probability to increase my strong intuition increases. So spirituality says, break your outer consciousness, body consciousness, and sit into soul consciousness. Om Shanti.